Alright guys, here's the video for 2.5, writing a function rule. Most of you already finished all this homework in class, but I just want to go over and make sure some of your answers are correct. And this, we're going to be writing function rules mainly from word problems or from sentences. It's not necessarily, in this worksheet, they're all from word problems and sentences. So you have to pay attention for a few of the type of words that they're using, the vocabulary. Like I mentioned in class, the word less than, when they use the words less than or more than, okay, those are usually written at the end of a mathematical expression. If I say I am 5 years less than my sister, you would want to know my sister's age first and then subtract the 5. So you always want to subtract or add something at the end of a mathematical expression. So if I say 8 is less than x, well, I want to know what x is first, and then I'm going to subtract the 8. Because that's what that less than or the more than usually are something that you do at the end. You first need to know the original value first, which is x. So I mentioned this in class. So we always pay attention to these things that are being added and added or subtracted towards the end. So pay attention to the end of the sentence first. That's one of the things that I mentioned in class. So let's take a look at some of these things right here. It says 8 is less than 1/3 of x. 8 less than 1/3 of x is y. Another thing I mentioned in class is the word is the equal sign. We use the equal sign for it. So to me, what I like to pay attention is I almost go to the end of the sentence and I take care of that first. I almost like to read it backwards. So y is, so I would start with y is 1/3 of x. So 1/3 times x, and then 8 less than that. Then you subtract your 8. So if you, like I tell you guys in class, if you pay attention towards the end of the sentence and then work backwards, you'll be able to write the mathematical expression that goes with it. Okay? So let's do another one. It says 12 more than, so this is going to be towards the end of my mathematical expression. I'm going to be adding 12 at the end. It says the quotient, which is a division, of a number t and 7 is v. So again, the letter is means my equal sign. And I'm going to start reading backwards. V is the quotient of the number t and 7. So V is, so quotient means a division between t and 7. So t divided by 7. Now let me go back to the beginning of the sentence, and it says 12 more than plus 12. Okay, so 12 more than all of the things we did at the beginning. Okay? So if you get in the habit of taking care of the back sentence, the part of the sentence in the back first, then go back to the beginning. And sometimes it isn't. Okay, let's take a look over here. It says z is 6 more than, so this is my more than is going to go at the end. So z is 6 more than, I'm going to take care of twice the y first. Okay, so 2 times the y, twice the y. Now let me go ahead and tackle the addition, plus 6 more. Okay, so look for important words such as is, which is the equal sign. Find what is equaling what, and then the less than and the more than is always added at the end. So at the end in expressions. All right, we usually don't write 6 plus, we wouldn't write 6 plus 2y. We like to keep the variables coming first and then the addition or subtraction at the end. Okay, so let me do one more, which is number 4. 10 more than, let me already reserve this addition of 10 towards the end. Let me read the sentence. 8 times a number a, so I'm multiplying the number 8 times 8, so 8 times a is equals the b. So I'm going to set up the b first. B is 8 times a number A. So 8 times the number A. And then I'm going to go ahead and take care of the addition or the subtraction at the end, plus a 10. Okay? So that's how you do this kind of problems. Read it carefully. Dissect the problem carefully. Read it over and over until you understand what is kind of operation that's going on. Okay? Let's do a word problem because we did this homework in class, but it's good to see what's going on here. So Jacqueline's earning M, they're using the letter M to represent her earnings, are a function of the number of lawns, N, that she mows. So they want to use N for lawns and M as her profit or her earnings. So she mows at the rate of $12 per lawn. So if her earnings is the letter M, so M is going to equal, every time she mows a lawn, she's going to get $12. So $12 times every time she mows the N lawn. So that's pretty much how you write this problem over here. 12 times N, and N is representing the lawns that she mows. It will equal how much money she will make. Okay? One more. It says the total fees, F, they want us to use the letter F for fees. That makes more sense than M for earnings. So the total fees, F, of a book club membership are $10 per month. So for every month you go to this place, you're going to pay $10. $10 times the month. And a one-time administrative fee of $4.75. So my fee, my total fee, F, is going to be based on how many months I go there. I still got to pay my $4.75, my $4.75, and plus every month I go there, I'm going to have to pay $10. So $10 times every single month. Oh, it's M for month. Okay? So since the only thing that's going to be changing here is the month, I better make that known over here. So my function, it changes according to the M number of months I go. So in the next section, you will learn about how to make this function depending on M. I would rewrite this. I just want to give you a little, for some of you that already know how to use it. We would write the function, the fee is depending on the months. So that's how you write it. If I do 1 month, then they'll have a certain price. If I go for 2 months, I'll have a certain price. So the function is depending on the months, and it's going to be $4.75 plus 10 times the month. Okay? That's how you actually write in mathematics. I was trying to reserve that for the next section. The same thing with Jacqueline's situation here. It would be, I don't like the letters that they're using, but it would be M, her earnings, is going to depend on N, how many lawns she mows, and that's going to equal 12 times N. Okay, so that would be a better way of writing, but I would accept this as well because that's how we're taking baby steps to be able to write it this way. Okay? So I hope this can help you. It's just reading the sentences, adding or subtracting something at the end, paying attention to multiplying, and definitely pay attention to quotient when you're dividing two numbers. Okay? So hopefully that helps you with solving 2.5. Good luck on your homework. Please attend Math Lab.